Okay.
Nice. Nice. Thank you all for being here. Rigel, let us know when we're live, buddy.
Okay, let's see here. I am going to the live video section. Let's see here. It looks like we are live, you all.
Live. All right. Welcome, world, to 100 Days of Songwriting Open Mic Extravaganza. I'll come up with a different superlative title for each time we go live. Let's see. I will give myself the spotlight, I think. Rigel, do you able to see everybody, or is it just me?
Um, I am seeing everybody right now, but there's a delay. So,
There's a delay. Okay.
um,
Well, let me spotlight me.
oh
So,
yeah,
all right.
there we go.
Welcome, everyone, to 100 Days of Songwriting Open Mic, our extravaganza. We have some new players today. Glad to have them. We have a couple of returning players as well. Great thanks to Rigel for creating this community, giving us the opportunity to work together, perform together, keep our music fresh, keep our music going. We have a new theme song that I'm going to break out. I will play it this time. Hopefully, someone else will next time. I'll see if I can remember it. Give me a moment. It's time for the 100 Days of Songwriting show. The players are ready and raring to go. It's a labor of love to share the music we grow. Welcome to the 100 Days of Songwriting show. Thank you. All right. Great way to start. Uh, Announcement: 100 Days of Songwriting is a motivational and inspirational community that brings together songwriters, composers, lyricists, and producers to promote getting into the habit of writing, sharing, and growing our craft. All are welcome. It doesn't matter your race, sexual orientation, belief system, age, source of inspiration, style of music, or experience level. You have a place in 100 Days of Songwriting. Welcome to the show. Opening today, we have Robin Walbridge from Deming, Washington. She's returning to our stage. Thank you, Robin. Robin has been songwriting for over 25 years, and her muse seems to jump genres all over the place. Outside of music, she wrangles little monkeys at the local elementary school and enjoys her home in the woods of western Washington state. Thanks to this lovely community for being so attentive and involved, she says. And Robin, I am going to bring you to the stage. The stage is yours.
Hi. It's morning here, so excuse my throat. We have springtime coming and there's little birds at night now singing. So this song is called Little Night Bird. Oh, actually, I'm going to do this one a cappella, I think. Hey, little night bird singing in the deep. You're just like me, you can't sleep. A little night bird singing on the wire. Just like me, your song will take you higher. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Little night bird. One drop of silver on your tongue. Sing now before the night is done. One drop of blood upon your breast. Now is not your time to rest. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Little night bird. Excuse me. Heartbroken lullaby breaths you barely try. It's so easy to make me cry. Little night bird, little night bird. Hey, little night bird, I see the light. Snuggle down in your nest so tight. Hey, little night bird, here comes the sun. All your love's labor is done. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Hey, little night bird, little night bird. Little night bird. That's that one. My goodness, you need to make these things not at 10 o'clock in the morning, my time, Rigel. This is kind of how I am until noon. All right. The next one is also about my little homestead. This is called Any Other Way. Let's see. Oh, what do I do? Should I wait?
Bear with me for just a moment. We lost the recording because Rigel has exited, but I think we're good. Let's continue.
Okay. Any Other Way. You hear the creaking of the screen door as it rails against the wind when there's a storm about to start. You hear the breathing of your true love as she tumbles through her dreams so hard it almost breaks your heart. You know the feeling of the dawn of a new day at 4 a.m. when every bird'll have his say. So many chores and precious little time to play, but you wouldn't have it any other way. You hear the calling of a thirsty garden, and the buttercups are choking out the berries from last year, and the woodshed saying beg your pardon. But this wood won't cut itself, and you are down to your last tear. You know the feeling when the day is almost done. You light the fire and there's stories to be sung. And noisy children, well, God bless them, everyone. Well, you wouldn't have it any other way. You hear the whistling of the nighthawk as she dives on through the shadows in pursuit of easy prey. You hear the singing of the peepers as they relentlessly encourage you to close on up your day. You know the warm and blessed quiet of your bed. You thank the pillow where you rest your weary head. 100 other paths not taken, but instead, and you wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. And my third one is a very, very, very sad song. So you can get out your hankies. This is a sad one. Let's see. I cried my eyes out over you, and there was nothing left to do. You turned the light out, and there was no doubt that every choice was up to you. You gave your notice with a grin, and though I took it on the chin, it left me weeping with trouble sleeping. Don't want to dream like that again. You were a jerk. I must have been a fool to think that this would work. You were a schmuck. I guess you never really gave a hoot about me, dear. And as these memories of you fade, I realize my tears were a fair trade. 'Cause if you stayed, and I'm not lying, I am simply testifying that if you stayed, I'd still be crying over you.
Robin, thank you so much.
Welcome.
I will take it under advisement either to make sure we get you up earlier in the morning so you can pretend it's noon, or send you some tea before the show. Thank
Oh
you
my
so
gosh,
much.
I'm so loaded up with tea, you wouldn't believe it.
Well, you sounded great. Thank you again for
Thank you.
being on stage with us yet again. Next up, we have Tamara Eileen Galloway from London, England. Her presentation of herself is Here's Tamara, a singer songwriter from London, England. Tamara, I'm going to bring you to the stage, and the stage is yours. Welcome.
Hello, I'm going to sing a song called Save the World, One Animal at a Time. Use your vote, goat. Watch what you buy, fly. Know when you've enough, duck. Don't eat meat, sheep. And save the world. Think about your job, frog. This one is hard luck. Are your shares fair? What have you heard, Bear? Will you save the world? You can fix it, rabbit. 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 Use your email, snail. Cut down on waste, horse. Fight for your right to repair, bear. Now you know how, cow. You'll save the world. Save the world. And then my second one is called Being Careful Because I Care. On the big red bus, I won't make a fuss. You won't even have to ask. I'll wear my mask. There's nothing to discuss, 'cause it's up to us. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Be careful because I care. I'll be careful what I do. Being careful because I care. With a disease on the loose. Being careful everywhere. How precious is each breath of air. I'll take care of my health. Being careful because I care. If I'm in the shops, I won't make you stop. I'll keep my distance and respect your existence. I'll do my best and pass this test. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Being careful because I care. I'll be careful what I do. Being careful because I care. with a disease on the loose. Being careful everywhere, I'll take care. How precious is each breath of air. I'll take care of my health. Being careful, because I care about you.
Thank you, Tamara Eileen Galloway. Excellent first performance with us. Really glad to have you here. It's great to have you in the community, and we'll have you back anytime you want. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Ira.
Absolutely. Next up, we have Jennifer Yu from Calistoga, California. She wasn't certain how I should announce her, but I will celebrate for a moment that there are geysers in Calistoga, California, including Old Faithful of California. I don't think any of Jennifer's music is going to sing about them, but I might collaborate with her to write a song about them. I was fascinated when my wife and I were out there years ago. I'm going to bring to the stage now Jennifer, and there you are. And there you go. You're unmuted. Excellent. Jennifer, welcome to the stage.
Hello, thank you. Okay, so the first song I will play is called Crown in Tears. Okay. Can you hear it? Okay. Lord, how can I complain of my own life when I look around me? All the yelling, the screaming, the calling of names, how I long for it all to end. What can you do? She said nothing. Try to name one thing. I can play the piano. She said no. That's just what you think. How I long for it all to end. Lord, I can feel the pain of rejection from her. All the yelling, the screaming, the calling of names, how I long for it all to end. What can you do? She said nothing. Try to name one thing. I can play the piano. She said no. That's just what you think. How I long for it all to end. Oh my gosh. Okay. And next, I will play I'm Sorry, But I'm Sorry is Not Good Enough. You say, let's give it one more try. It will be worth the fight. All we do is scream and shout. I can't shake off the doubt. You say that it will be different this time. How have I been so blind? Perhaps we can work things out. Just can't shake off the doubt. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry is not good enough. You say we built up a lot of trust, so I make it kick the dust. This time we'll work even harder, but I don't want to take the path of a martyr. You tell me that this is an example of love. I'm going to call your bluff. I'll put on sufficient armor and prepare to face God in case that I'm martyred. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry is not good enough. I'm sorry that I'm sorry is not good enough. You tell me they're just misunderstandings. I was being too demanding. We'll try another way. I'm afraid that it's too late. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry is not good enough. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry is not good enough. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry is not good enough. Okay. Thank you. I think I'm getting some of my nerves out. Okay. And my final song is called Carry On. Okay. Sometimes it feels like there is no winning. Sometimes it feels like everything's wrong. Sometimes it feels like I'm just not willing. Sometimes it feels like I can't go on. Carry on, carry on. When you're tired, just carry on. Sometimes it's hard to keep on living. Go on and carry on. Sometimes it feels like it's not worth fighting. Sometimes it feels like laughter has stopped. Sometimes it feels like fortune can't find me. Sometimes it feels like I can't go on. Carry on, carry Sometimes it's hard to keep on living. Go on and carry on, carry on.
Bravo, Jennifer. Thank you. That was great. Great to have you here. Again, Jennifer and tomorrow are first timers for us, joining 100 Days of Songwriting Open Mic. Thank you. That was great. Appreciate you sharing the music that you've written. I am up next. I try to fill the roster with others so I can just MC. Today we were a little thin, so I'm going to fill some time, and then we're going to close the show with Mr. Jeff Hankey. Jeff, I'll do my best not to leave you with an hour left. I think I'll play 3, maybe 4 songs, and then I'll hand it over to Jeff. My usual disclaimer, much of my music is about dysfunctional relationships. Robin's nodding her head. Yes, I think she knows this is my theme. This is not about my wife. In fact, this is sort of the negative in a positive way. I write about all that other stuff because my experience in my relationship is so good. Love you, Sharon. Love you. All right, the first song is called Alone with You. Our big old house gets lonely the minute you walk in. Every passing moment leaves me lonelier again. You used to say you love me, I used to know it's true. Now I couldn't be more lonely than when I'm alone with you. You told me you were in at home alone while I was out on the road. Suspicion snuck in, did trouble begin? Were my worries overblown? Our first promise was never to practice to deceive. Because I love you, I chose to believe. I came home to another man's whiskey in the parlor. Strange cologne whispered, he's been sipping at your tea. I cannot pretend I am not broken-hearted. To live a lie might be right for some, it's all wrong for me. We used to lay down easy, hold each other closer every night. You put somebody between us, we got nothing left, that's right. House gets mighty lonesome when you come in through the door. My hollow heart echoes with your footsteps on our floor. You used to say you loved me, I used to know it's true. Now I couldn't be more lonely than when I'm alone with you. I can't stand another man sneaking round the kitchen. I refuse to let the pain of heartache remain my condition. You lose, I'll show you out the door. I'll conceal no liars in my house. I choose to roar as a lion, not squeal like your little mouse. We used to lay down easy, hold each other closer every night. You put somebody between us, we got nothing left, that's right. Me, I used to know it's true. Now I couldn't be more lonely than when I'm alone with you. When I'm alone with you, I couldn't be more alone. Thank you. Dysfunctional Relationship Song 1. Oh, by the way, I did not announce that I am from Annapolis, Maryland. I still really don't consider myself a guitar player. I think I'm a bass player. I explain to people that I have an impressionistic style as a guitar player, meaning I give the impression that I can play the guitar. I'm learning. The next song is about a relationship that has ended, and the person singing is having a really hard time letting go. Here we go. It's called Soundproof Box. If you have truly gone, why do you surround me? Every sound I hear tries to tell me where you are. You slipped away and said I'd never hear from you again. How does the sound of you travel so far? Waves breaking on a shore, the raging of a storm, the rumble of a landslide as it's torn, the hush of gentle wind, the rush of blood beneath my skin. I need a soundproof box to hide my heart in with unpickable locks, to keep me from trying to find you. The shrieking planets racing by, the clatter in a broken sky, the shatter in a pane of glass, the strain in bending grass, the hushing gentle wind, the rushing blood beneath my skin. I need a soundproof box to hide my heart in with unpickable locks, to keep me from trying to find you. If I had listened to the truth in what you told me at our end, I might never have heard the sound of you again. If you have truly gone, why do you surround me? Thank you. Soundproof Box. Soundproof Box. The next song is called Beating Me Up on the Inside. This was written recently during the last round of 100 days in that cycle, and it's the only song that I recorded for the album challenge. So here we go with Beating Me Up on the Inside. It must have been something I said, and I wish I didn't. It has been a while since I put my foot in it. Oh, you never forget, you're ever so ready to remind me my mistakes. People are starting to stare 'cause you're showing no pity. Your eyes are as red as your hair, it ain't pretty. I'll try to look earnest while I fry in your furnace for as long as this time takes. Every word from your mouth is a blow to my ego. The cruelty is leaving a lump in my throat. I hate to know what you're so angry about. Oh, you're beating me up on the inside, baby. say, I wished I'd married your sister. That man might have looked like me, I did not kiss your friend. Your jealousy tears a hole in my heart. My internal bleeding may never end. When every word from your mouth is a blow to my ego, your cruelty is leaving a lump in my throat. I hate to know what you're so angry about. Oh, you're beating me up on the inside, baby. Beating me up from the inside out. Beating me up on the inside, baby. Beating me up from the inside. I'm being beat up. You're beating me up. Stop beating me up from the inside out. I'll try to speak slow so my words don't go misunderstood. I caught you thinking out loud about cutting me out. I wish you would. My invisible bruising has oozed to the surface. The weight of your words left contusions to show. I'm blistering listening to the heat of your fire. Oh, your time has expired. You've got to go. When every word from your mouth is a blow to my ego, your cruelty is leaving a lump in my throat. I hate to know what you're so angry about. Oh, you're beating me up on the inside, baby. Beating me up from the inside out. I'm tired of being beat up on the inside, baby. Hey, you're through. I'm out. Thank you. Beating me up on the inside. We got some time to fill, folks. I'm going to do one more before I hand it over to Jeff. This one is called What I've Got to Do. This, again, it was 100 Days of Songwriting, the last round. I did not record it for the album challenge. This came from a response to the question, there's an old joke, what happens when you play a country music song backward? And the answer is you get your dog back, you get your truck back, you get your girl back. And this one, you don't get the girl back. If I heard from someone you were back around, to find you I'd walk myself into the ground just to talk to you. I'd apologize for whatever you want me to. If I could hold a moment that was fine for me and you. You know there's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd place my own two hands on the face of Father Time to get him to grace me just one rewind. I don't want my dog back, he ran away. Don't need my truck back, it don't work anyway. Won't you tell me what I've got to do? All I want and need back home is you. Was it something I didn't say? Was it something I did or shouldn't have done? Did I lose the right words or use the wrong ones? Was I always too close or never close enough to you? The greatest part of my pains you wouldn't explain why I couldn't be the one for you anymore. Time alone hasn't told me the role that I played. You choosing to walk out the door. I don't want my dog back, he ran away. Don't need my truck back, it don't work anyway. Oh, won't you tell me what I've got to do? All I want and need back home is you. We used to dance so close our toes would touch. Full up on romance, one kiss never enough. Absence makes hearts fonder. Mine has no room left to grow. If I could hold a moment that was fine for me and you. You know there's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd place my own two hands on the face of Father Time to get him to grace me just one rewind. I don't want my dog back, he shouldn't have shown up stray. I don't need my truck back, transmission's all blown up they say. Oh, won't you tell me what I've got to do? Well, that old hound, he can just stay away. I was gonna need a new truck any day. What I need is to have a home with you. Please tell me what I gotta do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am now gonna hand it over to our ringer, Mr.
Sorry,
Miss-
I went live. I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah, I caught you off guard there, buddy.
Well, you know, it's just one of those things. I guess. Yeah, here I am.
Jeff, thank you.
Oh,
Jeff
wow.
Hankey is he's from Bloomington, Minnesota. He's a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, loves playing live and sharing his love and appreciation for music of all kinds. He plays live streams every 2 weeks over on his music page at facebook.com/Jeff Hankey Music. You are a stalwart, sir. I think that you haven't missed a single open mic. So thank you for that. Thank you for all that you bring to the community, about which I will say more about our fabulous community once you are done. Jeff, why don't you figure 4 or 5 songs?
Something like that. You go ahead, and if you want to butt in, reading the chat from this distance isn't going to work. Just come on in and say hey. For those that
All right.
don't know, I do have a visual impairment, but that's neither here nor there. A couple of my songs I will be reading from a lyric sheet, so if you
Perfect.
don't see my beautiful face, you'll understand why, but that'll be because I want to, they're brand new songs that I haven't played in front of people.
Very exciting.
And any rate, so I figured that I would take, 4 or 5 songs. 4 or 5 songs works. I figured I'd go through the catalog a little bit and hit one from starting in paleontological era or whatever and work up till now.
Excellent. Hey, thanks for pulling out some new stuff. Thanks for being here. And why don't you go for the 5? We'll just fill it out.
Sure enough, we'll see what
Thanks,
we can
Jeff.
do with 5.
All right. See you on the.
All right, so I started this journey many years ago, and this is the song. I played a live stream last night. Iris says I love playing live streams, which I do. And last night I was playing, fortunately, mainly for my guitar teacher, which when you've played with somebody for 7-8 years or whatever we did, it was really kind of cool. But it's one of those things that kind of unnerving because you want to do well and you knew that the wheels could come off the truck at any moment. Anyhow, this was one of the first songs I wrote, and this is the one that kind of cemented it because I wrote it about a girlfriend at the time and got a kiss on the back end. This is a song called Rest Easy Tonight. It goes like this. The last few days we've been under pressure. Little fights make the tempers flare. There's been no time for me to mention, but I want to let you know how much I care. Think about what's been keeping us together. Little things make the tempers flare. I'll be with you through any kind of weather. When the going gets tough, you know that I'll be there. Rest easy tonight, gonna be alright. No need to worry about a thing. We've been uptight, let's sleep on it tonight. It's bound to be better in the morning. You know how long that I've been regretting things I've said to you in the past. Well, you're giving me long restitution. For that I'm giving you my best. Rest easy tonight, gonna be alright. No need to worry about a thing. We've been uptight, let's sleep on it tonight. Bound to be better in the morning. Rest easy tonight, gonna be alright. No need to worry about a thing. We've been uptight, let's sleep on it tonight. You know it'll be better in the morning. It's gonna be better in the morning. So that's one that kind of got the train a rolling. And I knew right then I was onto something because the girlfriend liked it. Which then, off the same album, this is off my Carved in Stone album. Off the same album, we got a song called Lost Loves. I decided to write that from a female perspective. And so that one comes out like this. And here we go. Letters on the closet shelf from an old forgotten flame. Speaking of sweet nothings while calling out her name. As she reads, her mind retreats back when she was young. This old flame was new, the fire just begun. Called back to reality by the screaming kids next door. Sighs and puts the letters back in the closet once more, wondering what might have been, thinking she's to blame. She'd like to call him, but doesn't want to play the game. She's sighing over lost love. Should she leave them in the past? 'Cause they weren't really lost, they're just not meant to last. Sighing over lost love, wishing they'd go away. Is she better off living the life she has today? Memories on the closet shelf, hidden in the shadows of her mind. Bring her back to happy times, make her feel young and alive. As she's grown older and looks back on her past, she sees what keeps her young and makes her marriage last. Sigh over lost love. Should you leave them in the past? Were they not really lost? They're just not meant to last. Sigh over lost loves, wishing they'd go away. Is she better off living the life she has today? Her husband meets her in the doorway with an embrace and a kiss. She knows she's loved and secure. After all, what could be better than this? She's done with those lost loves, leaving them in the past. They weren't really lost, they're just not meant to last. Done with those lost loves, knowing they'll go away. She's better off living the life she has today. Oh yeah, she's better off living the life she has today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, cheers to the ones that went in front of me. We're all grateful for the talent in this room is amazing. What you see here, you're basically dipping your toe into, and it's just crazily good, the stuff that comes out of this group. I'm awed, humbled, and all sorts of other things to be involved with these guys. At any rate, all right. I've got one that comes off of my Rise Up Like the Phoenix album. It's also going to be another version of it. It'll come out on the Promises and Dreams album. But at any rate, this is a little love song called She Come to Me Fallin'. I didn't know what love was, or if it was meant to be. Wandering through this life, trying to find the real me. Wanting love with pure intentions, while learning how to live my life. Having faith without fear, she brings fire to my nights, and she'd come to me, falling right into my arms. New leaves would be turning, revealing our love. I like to think count on her to be the calm in my storm. Together we would blend from two, and our love would grow as one, sharing hearts with pure intentions. We're learning how to live our lives, having faith without fear, bringing fire to our nights, and she'd come to me, falling right into my arms. New leaves overturning, revealing our love, and she'd come to me, falling right into my arms. New leaves overturning, revealing our love. Then she'd come to me, falling right into my arms. Okay, that one was off of. Yeah. I might go to 6 if that's okay. Just looking at things, trying to get through. I got one more I'd like to do off of this album, 2 more, and then 2 more.
Yeah, so I get it. You've got a virtual concept album in your mind, and you want to round it out, and I invite you to do exactly that.
Okay, wasn't sure. I don't want to. I'm just the anchor. I'm sitting here
We're
at
good.
the bottom of the sea drowning, but we're good. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
got it.
Okay. That was off of that album. I can do. Okay. This is one. This is called "You're Nobody Till You're Somebody" on the radio, and for songwriters, you get hit with song ideas any time of the night or day. I was lying in bed one night, and this song came up. The chorus just hit me, and I had to start on it. The first line of the chorus hit me. You're nobody till you're somebody on the radio, and then my brain said, "Then what?" And it just took off from there. But anyway, this is the second song off of the Rise Up Like the Phoenix album, and that goes like this. Been riding songs about heartache and disillusion, working up the courage to play them live. Maybe I'll be the next country superstar, singing songs about my life. Put down a verse about love and elation, telling the truths that I see. I speak from the heart for each and every man. Honesty is everything I need. But they say you're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. The video's in rotation on the TV. You're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. That don't mean a hell of a lot to me. Spilled some ink about good old family values, sharing the stories that I see. I write from the heart for all the underdogs. Sincerity is what I believe. And yet they say you're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. And the videos in rotation on the TV. You're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. That don't mean a hell of a lot to me. I play this guitar, this is right here, alone in my own world, and it feels so bittersweet. This healing release, it brings me some peace and restores my sanity. And they still tell me you're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. The videos in rotation on the TV. You're nobody till you're somebody on the radio. That don't mean a hell of a lot to me. No, it don't. That don't mean a hell of a lot to me. Alrighty. This is where it's going to get interesting. And I say that only because off camera here, I've got sheets that I can look at. Oh, look at that. That's cool. This may work out better than I thought. I didn't think my music stand isn't seen, and I like that because then I can look and do stuff. This one is a brand spanking new song. I recorded it for the first time yesterday, posted it to the group. This month in the 100 Days of Songwriting, we got paired up for collaborations, and this song was born out of a group exercise led by a fellow member named Sarah Rooney, wonderful gal. This took me off. I wrote the words for it, and then I gave it to a fellow 100-dayer by the name of Joe Thompson, who I'm working with this month. And I said, the bones are here, just put the flesh on it. And he just, every time I sing it, I tear up, because he hit my feels were pretty good to begin with, but he just put the skin on, and it's really cool. This is a little song that takes you back to Grandma's house. Back when we were kids, you'd have the aunts, uncles, cousins, grandma, everybody. This is a song called If This Isn't Heaven. I'm going to try to do the best I can for you. This is brand spanking new. Here we go. a sign upon the door. Caught up in her magic, but like sunshine across the floor. Transported through that doorway, after time that I held dear. Grandma's kitchen beckoned to me and somehow brought me here. The aroma of her cooking, the music of her voice, swirl all around me and makes my heart rejoice. Fixing Sunday dinner, keeping the family fed, the happy puzzle family with Grandma at the head. If this isn't heaven, it's pretty darn close. Going back to happier times, which I love the most. Listening for the choirs of a heavenly host. If this isn't heaven, it's pretty darn close. Details I'd forgotten, I thought I would never see, like gathering to watch the Lawrence Welk Show on TV. May the love we share together remain a star of which we serve still. Thank you for the memory, here's to all that enter here. If this isn't heaven, it's pretty darn close. Going back to happier times, which I love the most. Listening for the choirs of the heavenly host. If this isn't heaven, it's pretty darn close. If this isn't heaven, it's pretty darn close. If this isn't heaven, well, it's pretty darn close. So I hope that brought you back to really, really cool, good feels. And if that one doesn't, this one will. I will close out. I will close out with this one. This is one that came out of a book title, and this will be probably a group collaboration when I get it recorded and put it on the next album. This will come off the next album. Everybody at 100 Days can be involved in this one if they want. This is a little love song, it's a little get yourself together song called Soar High. Not sure where I'm going, not sure where I've been, having no direction in the state I'm in. Tired of being down and out in everything I do. Look up toward the future, and try on something new. Soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high. Look at life with an inquisitive eye. Search out the how, where, when, and why. Soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high. Exploring all my options, finding places to go. Getting new direction, but I need to take it slow. Happily checking out options, enjoying a clear view. Building on my future and going somewhere new. found myself a purpose, a new way of life. Got more motivation to find myself a wife. Soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high, living life with an inquisitive eye. Finding the how, where, when, and why. Soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high, soar high.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're
It's
welcome.
great.
Thank you, Ira.
Man, I love listening to your voice. I love listening. I love hearing everybody today. I love your voice. Just saying. Thank you. Okay, so this was the open mic for 100 Days of Songwriting. I will read the blurb again. 100 Days of Songwriting is a motivational and inspirational community that brings together songwriters, composers, lyricists, and producers to promote getting into the habit of writing, sharing, and growing our craft. All are welcome. It doesn't matter your race, sexual orientation, belief system, age, source of inspiration, style of music, or experience level. You have a place in 100 Days of Songwriting. That is absolutely true. I'd have to check with Rigel, our founder, to find out for how long I've been a member. It's been longer than I can remember now. And the breadth of music I've been exposed to, the breadth of talent I've been exposed to has been extraordinary. Jeff mentioned a collaboration. Collaboration is a big part of the community. Support, feedback is a big part. We have episodic critiques with the inimitable Shane Adams, singer-songwriter, producer extraordinaire, online music educator from Nashville, to help us with our craft. This is all about helping us with our craft. So, with that, got a note from Rigel. With that, I am going to close the show with the inaugural closing song. Hopefully next time somebody else will play it. Maybe we'll make it a big collaborative thing ourselves. Let me see if I can remember the closing lyrics here. Great thanks to the players who put the show on. Performance is over, the moment is gone. We hope you come back for more original song from 100 Days of Songwriting show. So long. Thank you all. It's the end of the show. We'll see you again soon. Hopefully we'll see you around the corridors of 100 Days of Songwriting. Take care. Bye.
Well done, everyone.